Alright, this is my 10 fitness and bodybuilding tips. Just random personal tips that I've acquired over my time being involved in this and through my progression. They're just random things that have really helped me out. Hopefully it'll do the same for you, so here it is. Really take it or leave it basis, guys. Check it out. Number 1 is forget the term hard gainer. I wanted to start with this one because it's a really important one. This is especially going to be important to skinny guys, you know, or people that have started as skinny guys. Term hard gainer basically just refers to people that have the ability to put on very little to no muscle. You know, they really struggle for all of their gains. And I'm basically telling you that I'm someone, I bought into this hype before, I thought that was me. It doesn't exist, you know. So if you can't put on muscle, then something's not right. Take a step back, make sure your diet's in check, your exercises are going good, and you'll put on muscle. Step 2 is visualization. Now, this might sound like a pretty far out thing, you know, it's not just talking about the physical elements, but this is something that a lot of successful people talk about, not just to do with bodybuilding, but that's what we're talking about it for right now. So, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he used to talk about visualizing his biceps as like mountain peaks when he was in the gym, and visualization was something that was very important for him. Frank Zane, former Mr. Olympia, aesthetic god, as many people consider him to be, he used to talk about, there's a whole visualization process he did, you can find it on Google, where he visualized his physique transforming, and they attribute a lot of their success to this. You know, you hear a lot of people saying, for something to actually come about and manifest into your life, you've got to see it up here. You've got your goal in mind, and you're putting a positive mindset towards this. So, visualize what you want to see, and you'll see it. Step 3 is lightweight. You know, you see Ronnie Coleman, Branch Warren, other professional bodybuilders, they do this. And it's a bit of a joke, it's a bit of a gimmick, this whole picking up massive heavy weights and saying lightweight as you're doing it. But there's something to this, there really is, you know? Like, when you're in the gym, you're going for something that you consider to be heavy, try saying it to yourself, this is lightweight. Try convincing yourself, do you know what I mean? This is lightweight you're lifting, because it is all about perspective. You notice if you work out with someone that's stronger than you, suddenly the weights that are heavy for you, they don't look so heavy anymore, you know? Like, if you're working out with someone and they're benching more than you, if you've got to take out 10 kilograms either side every time you're doing a bench, suddenly what you're benching doesn't seem so heavy anymore. So lightweight. Swap your exercise order. This is a real plateau buster. Basically, let me give you an example. I plateaued on dumbbell shoulder press for a while. So what I did to get past this is my routine was dumbbell shoulder press, then side lateral raise, and I'd go on from there. So what I did instead was I started with side laterals. So I pre-exhausted the medial head and then went on to dumbbell shoulder press. So I'd come to the shoulder press and I wouldn't be able to lift as much, obviously, probably go down a weight, because part of my shoulder would be fatigued from doing the side raises. But because that's fatigued, it's going to be working my shoulder differently. You know, the front delt's going to have to step up, the side delt's going to be even more exhausted by the end of it. Tell you no word of a lie, after doing this for a couple of weeks, I went back to dumbbell shoulder press, I burst through the plateau, moved up a weight. I think it's down to the fact that it just forces the muscles to work in different ways and for different muscles to take more of the strain than they're used to, and it'll help you burst through plateaus. Give it a try. See plateaus as a challenge. Basically, think of it this way. Everyone will work out when they're making gains. When things are going good, who's not going to want to be in the gym? But what separates those that reach their goals from those that don't is if you're willing to, once you hit a plateau, not to accept it. You know, if you hit a plateau, step back, evaluate all parts of your training and diet and your rest and everything, and find a way forwards, because that's what's going to get you to where you want to be. So stop being afraid of plateaus when they come, look at it as a challenge and get through it. The next one might seem like a bit of useless vanity, but no. Practice posing. You know, whether you're just in the mirror, flexing your chest, flexing your biceps, your back, whatever, it actually is beneficial. By learning to activate these different muscle groups together on their own, learning to control the muscles with your mind, increases the connection between your mind and the muscle, and trust me, that's going to help your gains so much. This next one is E.T. the hip hop preacher. But I did warn you these were some random tips, but this dude, man, he's a motivational speaker. He is fucking incredible. His favourite one is probably his most popular one, a lot of you guys probably heard of it, is his pain is temporary. He's talking about how he just gives you a perspective on how to think about pain. In the gym or anything, you know, that is the mentality you need. So I'm saying check out his video, just type him in, put E.T. hip hop preacher or just pain is temporary, and you know, it's almost a tool to have in your bag. This guy's videos might not motivate you as much as it does me, but if I'm ever having a morning, which is rare, that I can't face getting up, going to the gym or whatever, slap on one of his videos and it reminds you that what you're feeling right now, that discomfort that you're going through, you know, that is what's gonna benefit you. You know, when you don't want to do things and you go through them for the end goal, that is what's gonna benefit you. So check out this guy and trust me, he will motivate you. Who knows, this one could just be one that's personal for me, but I'll share it with you because I hope it will be beneficial to someone. What I do is, if I'm drinking my whey protein, right, or like a weight gainer shake, and it's basically the only option. I haven't got time to cook, I've got to get the calories in me, like, right away. And you guys probably all know the feeling, if not, then I'm sure you will. You've got to get it down you for whatever reason, and you're down on it, and you're getting about halfway through, and you can't do it, you feel sick. You've got all this protein, you know you need the calories and the protein right now. Maybe you're off to the gym, or you've got to go to bed, whatever, but you can't get it down, you feel sick. So what I've learned to do is just go to drink it normally, and the last minute I'll suck my stomach right in. Because when it's sucked in, I can't feel it. I can't feel all that liquid bursting around in my stomach. And I don't feel that sick feeling. So suck it in, drink the protein, relax. You've got it down you. Try it out, you know what I mean? If you struggle to get it down you sometimes, suck it in like you're doing a vacuum pose or something. Suck it right in. Try it, why not? Find a motivator. Find someone far, far beyond where you are now. Find someone with a body and living the life that you want. Learn about this person, you know, see what they look like. Imagine yourself looking like that and just think to yourself, what's it going to take to get you from where you are now to where they are? Because if you find someone that started where you are, that's perfect, because they've been where you are. And it makes you think, if they can go from there to where they are now, where you'd like to be, then what the fuck's your excuse? It's time for the last one. Number 10 is make the gym an event. Don't just go to the gym. No, no, no. Don't just walk into the gym and start lifting. Fuck that shit, man. That's why we enjoy taking pre-workouts. Do you know what I mean? Meet a mate before the gym if you're going with a training partner. Slap on some bodybuilding motivation videos. Just got to put those 2 words into YouTube or Google. You'll find a gold mine. Get your energy levels up from where they were to a point where you're going to be able to go to the gym, and it's not just going to be going through the motions. It's going to be an event. You know, you're going to be there with the feeling that you're getting towards your goals. Make it an event. Allocate the time, and as you walk into the gym, as you're getting warmed up, mentally change from the person you are now to the person that's there to get it done. So make it an event. Make the most of it. Don't just go through the motions. As always, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Peace.